I'm starting to believe more and more every day. Every single bit of news coming out for Halo 5 right now is just solid. Well, maybe not the launch day playlist. That has some people a little bit upset. But let's talk about the ranking system. Let's talk about Unyshek getting hired at 343. You can now preload Halo 5. We got the launch day playlist. There's a new radar design that they're trying out. And just a pros and cons list that's starting to stack up a whole lot more pros than actual cons. So let's open with a huge congratulations to my good friend Unyshek. He now works for 343 as their new community coordinator. I don't know what that means, but I now have a friend who works at 343, which is freaking insane. Dude, hats off. I hope it doesn't sound weird, but I am stinking proud of you. I know you'll do this community well, and I can't think of anybody better to be in that place. So, awesome freaking stuff right there. And I got to do a video with him right before he got hired on, so really cool. By the way, you can now download Halo 5 if you have the digital copy. It is 55 gigabytes, and that is the full size of the game that you'll need for launch day. If you have a disc copy, on launch day, you're going to need to download a 9 gigabyte content update. As far as I know, the only people who can download the whole 55 gigs are those who have pre-ordered the digital download version. And in fact, as I'm recording this right now, it's installing onto my Xbox One hard drive. So 9 gigabyte day one patch if you have a disc version of the game. That way you're aware. Connection speeds can be a little crunched when a new game comes out. So just hoping that you guys are well aware before you go in what's happening. The new ranking system is sweet. Oh my gosh. So it's kind of similar to what we played in the beta, but a little bit different. There's bronze, silver, gold, diamond, onyx, and champion. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond, win-loss, it's beautiful. You win games, you work your way up that tier system. Once you're in silver, it's very hard to be demoted down to bronze unless you lose just a ton of games. The fact that it's win-loss is brilliant. I love win-loss. That's Halo 3 at its core. It's a great function. Awesome idea. So, then when you reach up near the top, your diamond, your onyx, champion is the top 200 players on the server at that time. That is like Grandmaster in StarCraft 2. To bring it back to StarCraft 2, Joshua Menke, the guy who designed the StarCraft 2 matchmaking system and ladder, worked at 343 for a bit to help them redesign Halo ranking systems. I don't think he's with 343 any longer, but he's certainly left an imprint here. So back in the beta, I made my way up into Onyx. And at that time, the thing above Onyx was semi-pro, which I never got into. But when you first started playing, you played 10 placement matches. It put you in a division based upon those placement matches, just like StarCraft, just like... I don't know if League does placement matches. I can't remember if I haven't played Ranked League since Season 3. It's been a while. But you play your placement matches, you get put into a division. Let's say it's silver. I win a bunch of games. I work my way up to gold. It's going to be very hard for me to get demoted from gold to silver unless I lose a ton of games. Once you're above diamond, it's CSR. So you basically have a ladder that you can actually see your CSR score and compare it with others. Now, that's an oversimplification, and if you're thinking of CSR from Halo 4, think again, the system's a little bit different. I encourage you to go check out the update for yourself to read all the delicious goodies. Just know I am thrilled. I thought the ranking system in the beta worked very well, but this is a refinement, this is an improvement, and if you are going for champion, that is going to be a monstrous accomplishment. To be in the top 200 players on a playlist in your realm, that's going to be hard, and that's going to be a serious goal to go for. I'm hoping to get Onyx, not going for that champion. Getting Onyx in the beta is going to be a whole lot different than actually getting Onyx in the full release. Launch day playlists were announced. I'll link them all down below. Basically mixed reactions here. Essentially, you had some people really excited about it and others not so excited. I think it's a pretty darn good lineup for day one. Team doubles, team snipers, they are missing. There's a lot of game types that were in previous Halo games that are not there on day one, but the reasoning is they want to have a set limited amount of playlists from the start, and they're going to run special event playlists on weekends to test them out, and if there's enough population in them, they will be added as a permanent spot within there. Look, this one I'm not going to debate. I'm disappointed team doubles and snipers aren't in there from the start. I think that lesson was hopefully learned with Halo 4, but I also believe the launch day lineup looks pretty darn good, and good enough for the ones I go with. MCC got a really nice update to address quitting and people leaving matches, and a lot of little nice fine-tuning things. Those patch notes will be down below. The big news is, if you leave games before they start in the vote selection screen, or if you leave games within them, or if you are disconnecting or doing any sort of ending of games early, you will be temporarily banned. That was a hard word to say. Temporarily banned from multiplayer for a certain amount of time. Sassy, my good Australian friend, was telling me he had a buddy who actually quit one match and got a 2.5-hour ban. Now, I've not quit a match because I'm too scared of that horrible punishment there, but be careful. If you're somebody who's used to quitting out of MCC matches, you might be now waiting a while. And 2.5 hours may seem extreme. The quitting was pretty extreme this game, although I'm hearing people still are tending to quit. It might take a little bit of time before people actually learn to not quit out of matches. All I know is any effort to stop this, good. Any effort to keep refining and improving MCC, good. When I look at the playlist, which is ranked, which isn't ranked now, I think it's in a pretty good place. So, yeah, good. Little late, right? It's a couple weeks before Halo 5, but it's appreciated. So thank you for that patch. Finally, I made a little list of pros and cons for Halo 5. So let's go through the awesomes. Spec mode with wireframes. There's a spectator mode launching in Halo 5. That's never happened before. Dedicated servers for everything, including custom games. A legit ranking system. Theater was shown in the menu. I saw Ready Up Live's video, and there was a button for theater in the menu. It was grayed out, but I'm just assuming that's because multiplayer hasn't been activated on the early access copies yet. But still, it's there in the menu. Absolutely an insane amount of gear. Oh my gosh, hundreds and hundreds of pieces of gear. I saw like 200 helmets. It was insane. Requisition packs support HCS. And yes, those unboxing videos are going to be really popular, and that's actually kind of good for the scene. Free DLC maps. Dude, we're getting over the course of its lifespan like 15 free multiplayer maps. That is freaking hype. The cons. Well, the launch day playlist may frustrate some. Forge is coming in November, and some people might not like requisition packs. Look, I know team doubles and snipers are going to be added eventually. I wish they were there at launch, but my gosh. Stuff's looking good. I'm having to hold myself back, okay? I'm on the hype train. I just don't want to have my heart broken like MCC last year. Let me know your thoughts on this. Couple options. Feedback on the ranking system. Feedback on the launch day playlist. Good, bad. Maybe some congratulations for Unyshek. And maybe some pros and cons of your own. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm getting really excited. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time on another grand Halo adventure.